social media is exploding right now with all of these videos of moms using a glass to see whether their baby is teething. And apparently it is working. You basically take a glass and you press it down on their gums to show whether the teeth show through the inner layer of the gum, the really thin part of the gum that you can't see with your naked eye. And of course the baby will want to feel the glass with their tongue, so sometimes it's not so easy to actually get it in there or getting them to stop licking it altogether. But apparently this does a really good job of showing their teeth, or at least the little white spots on their gums.
And if a tooth is coming in, you will be able to see the little tiny white spot at the bottom.
This TikTok trend uses a glass to see through the thin layer of gums to see the white color of the teeth below them. Basically, it's an early glimpse of what is to come. This lady uses a wine glass, which I wouldn't recommend, but I guess it does seem to be working. If you suspect your baby is teething as a mother, you always want to confirm whether it is true or not, whether they are teething or not. Now you notice the location of the first teeth that come in. They're always the lower two front teeth. These are always the first ones to appear. I have yet to find a video of them of the upper teeth, but maybe that's just because it's harder to see them. And also once the lower ones come in, you don't really need to know whether they're teething or not, and also look at the upper teeth because the lower ones have already erupted, so they are no longer teething, they have teeth. I don't know if that's a thing, teeth, they've already teeth, but you get the point. So using this glass on the upper teeth doesn't really make a lot of sense because they already have the lower ones, so why are you checking the other ones? Because they're not only teething now, they have already teeth. Look, determining whether your baby is teething or not is actually a huge deal, and this TikTok hack is really neat because everybody has some sort of glass, a shot glass, a wine glass, everybody has a glass around the house that they can use, but what are the signs of teething before you get to this point? Here are some of the signs. Number 1, increased drooling. Excessive drooling is one of the most common signs. You might notice that your baby's chin and neck are often wet. That's because they'll be drooling a whole lot as they're teething. Number 2, chewing on objects. Teething babies often have a strong urge to chew on anything they get their hands on. This helps relieve the pressure on their gums. Number 3 is irritability and fussiness. They are more irritable and have a lot more fussiness to their behavior when they are actually teething. Number 4 is swollen or tender gums. You may notice that the baby's gums are swollen or tender. Sometimes you can even see the outline of the emerging teeth below the gum. Number 5, changes in eating pattern. Some babies may lose their appetite because of the discomfort, while others might want to sleep or nurse or bottle feed more often for comfort. Number 6 is sleep disturbances. Teething can cause disruptions in your baby's sleep patterns, leading to a more frequent waking up at night. And all mothers are aware of this, where they have to get up in the middle of the night and the husband just sleeps like a baby. Number 7, ear pulling and cheek rubbing. Babies might pull on their ears or rub their cheeks as a way to soothe the pain, and as the pain of the gums, as the pain from the gums can be referred to these areas. Number 8 is a mild fever. If your baby is teething, they may have a very mild fever, and that is very normal. However, if your baby has a very high fever or a consistent fever, you need to go see a pediatrician because that is not normal. Number 9 is diarrhea or a diaper rash. Some parents will report that their babies experience mild diarrhea or a diaper rash when teething, though sometimes these symptoms are less common. If you suspect that your baby is teething and you have severe symptoms like severe diarrhea or severe fever, very high fever, or a long-term fever, you need to go see the pediatrician right away because those are not normal, and normal teething symptoms are very mild. And if you're a mom sitting at home, I would love to know if you actually think this is very useful advice and whether this actually helps you as a mom. This could just be like some social media trend that people think are popular and they're just doing it for clicks and likes, or it actually could be a very useful thing for moms to use to determine whether their kids are actually teething or not. I certainly think it looks really cool, but I'd like to know in the comments whether you think this is actually useful or not. I'm just a dentist. Thanks for watching this video.